wherever you might be watching from, wherever you might be listening, I say, may God come and bless you. This is an exposition that had a link with the 2021 Anambra State election. This very expose is still connecting to the reason why that we say there will be no election in Anambra State. And as one of the people that is in this agitation on a media platform, welcome to the program. If you're coming in, invite other people because, like I was saying, this exposition had to do with Benjamin Mmadubugwu, Chinasa Nworu and co. And it has a connection with the November 6th Anambra election that put Soludo in power. You know what I'm saying now? The people who are involved that refused to take bribe from these people, from DOS, from Chinasa Nworu. The people that took bribe, they are coming out one by one. You know, some time ago we made an expose. The very reason why they killed King Jaja of Opobo in Anambra State, and his second called Oba. You know what I'm saying now? We made an expose. Today again, in the same Anambra State, somebody called me. You know what I'm saying now? And this person was one of the people, his name was mentioned in Radio Biafra that had been sacked just because he stand on the truth. So if you are a DOS member, send them a message. They are coming up. Because there's a program that I made some time ago when I got a clip of Chike Doziem announcing the name that he employed in Biafra land. Knowing fully well that Onyendu said that there will be nothing like meeting in Biafra land of IPOB. Nothing like meeting gathering. So automatically he will reopen it. Anything that Onyendu stand for, it's exactly what these people are against. Anything that he stands for is exactly what these people are going to do. And today, Uche Nadi, if you know Dio, if you have that, send them. That Uche Nadi, that refused to take bribe to join them during 2021 Anambra election has come up to expose Benjamin Mmadubugwu, that one that kissed Onyendu in the court of law. He have come out to expose Chinasa Nworu the more. He have come out to expose the so-called state leader by name Nkechi Onyebuchi. They have come out to expose a lot of them. A state leader, a hardcore politician. These are the people. You know what I'm saying now? We discussed extensively. I am going to listen to our conversation. Then I will interpret it in English. Then later I am going to play the some parts. So, Adegu. You know, I say it to our people that whenever you got any of my message, these people, look, let me show you the man. Look at the man leg. This man that we're about to, this is the leg of Uche Nadi. He was running away from the Ebubago. They traced him. He was running away. You also say now, that is where he get this injury. He was running away from them. So let me make it bold. This is his leg. The man that that was saved, the man that come up in order to speak against this. Look at Okunya. This is his leg. Look at another one. You were running away from these people. You were running away. Look at another one. Do you see? Now count. Wow. The kind of suffer our people are suffering. The kind of, imagine how the kind of fall. You're going to tell us the more. Imagine the kind of, look, just the look, oh, another one here. And this thing, look at another one here. Look at another one. The same person, you know, because he refused to take bribe. 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 This is the reason why. He refused to take bribe. He said that he's not going to take bribe. He's not going to take bribe to sabotage what we are doing. That's what he said. And now they are looking for him to kill him. So all these shenanigans that Soludo is doing in Anambra State, they are working, no, but don't need an exposition. You know that they are working with DOS. You know that. They are working with Benjamin Mmadubugwu. So for information, for you to know that Benjamin Mmadubugwu has a stronghold in Anambra State. But gradually, we are going to expose him. And they are the reason why that our leader, Mazen Nnamdi, is still there. So our people should wake up. Onye man ko na-eme. You understand say now? Onye man ko na-eme. Some people are busy dragging position. Some people are busy fighting their brothers. While the enemies are there doing their work. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. I owe nobody apology to what I'm saying. Because this is another way to talk to our people in order for them to reason. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Some people are busy dragging position. While some people, our enemies are busy organizing themselves. This man that we're about to interview now is controlling he's controlling a huge IPOB behind him in Agwata. So if Chinasa Nworu, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, and rest of them, is that the people that is following this man, just like as we are following Onyendu, they refused. All of them have declared themselves IPOB autopilot. You know what I'm saying now? All of them have declared themselves IPOB autopilot. Uchennadi is his name. The man that we are about to make his name innocent. You know what I'm saying now? Now let's go there. Let us listen to what you said. I'll be translating it in Igbo. He said, hello. He said, good morning, because this call was done in the morning. It was done in the morning. So we really take our time to do this expose. He chose his time. We are sorry, we're supposed to come by 2 hours later. But I worked so hard today. So, but definitely we said that we're going to do it. He said, good morning. He said, good morning. You say, how are you? And I say, I'm fine. And I say, how are you too? And I said to him that you called me yesterday and you told me that something happened. Because you called me yesterday to tell me that Chinasa Nworu, they are using the Bubago to look for him. He said, like he told me that his name is Uchennadi, the one that they announced his name on the Radio Biafra. You know, each time that they were on Radio Biafra across the entire Biafra land is when they want to pass an instruction. Just like the one that happened, I don't know when. When was that? Let me see. 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 I want to show you something. I want to show you something. And I believe that this has a connection with what this man is saying. I believe it has a connection with what he's saying. I believe it has a connection. Just hold on. Let me show you something. Let me just show you something. I believe it has a connection. This very... I think the replacement, the people that were replaced here, maybe has a connection. But we are also going to leave it like this. Because I said when I heard this, and this was done on the 25th June 2022, I said the people that were their name was mentioned here to replace whoever they removed there, should be very careful because it is a setup. They have given the Zoo Nigerian government one way in order to do what? To have their address in case if they misbehave. He said that there is nothing much, that only that he stand on the truth. And when he falls up up, this is what he said. He said that he's not going to take bribe. That is the only problem. During the time I make campaign, Oyendu said that there will be no election in Anambra State. Starting from Anambra. And they have worked so hard to make sure that there will be no election in Anambra. And then this war that they did, I don't know how to translate it in English. Election in Anambra State. Including those that are IPOB family members and those who are not. Everybody have agreed because they have evangelized that there will be no election. Did you see? These people are using us for politics. This is the reason why when I said about the exposition that I made about this man that called himself another international market, you cannot allow our people to be taking advantage of what we're doing. They have to wait for this evangelist to take place, to yield more, because the more fruit it's yielding, the more they are getting more money from the zoo government. Even what we are doing right now, some of people don't know what they are doing. Even in this situation that we are right now, some people don't know what they are doing. Instead of you to work with your brother, you know what I'm saying now? Instead of you to work with your brother, to work with your fellow agitator, what you are doing is to do what? Is to divert the other way around. While our enemies are over there planning so hard. The DOS, they are collecting more money. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. The DOS, they are collecting more money because the more we do this, the more it had ground, the more the DOS collect more money because this is what they want. You know what I'm saying now? This is what they want. But our people don't keep focus. And they focus. Let me go in. He said that everybody is happy in what they are doing. Only open that they're happy. No, that no election in Anambra State. At the time. At the time, at the time, ụmụaka ya nwere onwe ji aka wee train. Some of them fall down. At the time, ụmụaka ya nwere onwe ji aka wee train. Some of them fall down. Were killed on the process of no election in Anambra State. We lost a lot of lives in that issue. This is what he said. We lost a lot of life in that issue. All of a sudden, the DOS, Chinasa Nworu, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, even Barrister is involved, he said. Well, we are going to know which Barrister. We are going to know which Barrister is involved. Because he said, even Barrister is involved. This is what he said. He said, even Barrister is involved. We are going to ask that question. We are going to ask that question when we call him. Because we are going to call him. You know, my own exposition is direct. My own exposition is direct. He said that Barrister is involved, that this is what Onyendu said. That Onyendu said, let us do election. That Onyendu said we should do election, that since we are going to UN, that UN has said that they have not seen any evidence that the Zoo Nigerian government is manipulating. So are they telling us that the exposition of Onyendu Mazenam the kind of made concerning a credible election that was supposed to take place in 1959 thereabouts? 1959, the only credible election that was supposed to take place, that UN did not know about it. Let's continue. That UN said that they don't have any evidence, the kind of election that they're having in the zoo Nigeria. That there's no evidence. And this time around, that Onyendu gave order to make election, which is a lie. And in this election, according to the directive of Onyendu, as they said, to him and other people, that they themselves that have fought no election are going to wear clothes to campaign under PDP, he said. Under PDP. That they're going to wear clothes to work for the election of the zoo Nigeria. This is what he said. This is what he said. That this is exactly what they're telling them. And that is a woman that he is a person that brought her into IPOB. That she is the state woman leader. Nkechi Onyebuchi is the name. That the woman is a hardcore politician. But she used Koni to enter. She deceived our people to enter. She deceived our people. And he did not know. He did not know that he is a hardcore politician. But he was the one that took go see in DC. She go see fan DC. Go see fan DC. Even Obasi, that he was the one that took the lady to go and see Obasi. Of course, we know who is Obasi. If you don't know, let me give you a little brief history about Obasi. Obasi is the general commander of gallant men in Anambra State. He was set up and he was kidnapped when he went to do eye surgery. Went to do eye surgery outside. He went to do eye surgery outside. But Onyendu said, nobody goes out. Once you are in forest, you remain in forest. That everything will be provided for. Now the question is, at that time, why did Chinasa Nworu did not provide everything for our gallant men in the forest? Why must Obasi go outside to go and do eye surgery? Well, that's only in this that everything will be provided. Everything will be provided where you are. Do not go outside. So the question is, why did he go outside to go and have an eye surgery? And from there, they nabbed him. From there, they nabbed him. Let's continue. He said that Benjamin Mmadubugwu, that they are the people that is very much aware what happened to Obasi. Then later, the leadership of state leader, women leader, was given to the lady. So I'm going to ask, what kind of state leader was? Is it state women leader or the entire? That is a question that I'm going to ask. That is a question, and also ask a question, the barrister that is involved, who is this barrister? Who is this barrister? And this woman came in, everything that they have labored for was destroyed by this lady called Nkechi Onyebuchi. Then they were now telling them how they are going to vote and how they are going to work. Did you see where political solution came in? Did you see where political solution came in? Even in this struggle, some people are not focused. I'm telling you honestly. Some people are not focused. What they are doing is nothing but position, position, position. That is why they allow these people to be messing around. You also say now. That is why they allow them to be messing around. Position. Onion do say whiter than white and whiter than snow. Nkechi Obasi, she came for leadership. She came with agenda. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. Anybody that came into the struggle, dragging for position, me, I have said it time with that number. I am not dragging any position. My own is to make sure that everything is working perfectly. I am not interested in any position. This, my media, is perfectly okay for me. I'm okay with this. You understand that? But some people came to this struggle, just like this woman, Nkechi Onyebuchi. She came, according to Uche Nnadi. You understand that? According to Uche Nnadi. And how can we do because she needed the position. That very position is what she wants. They don't care if things. She came and she destroyed everything. She destroyed everything that they have labored for. You understand what I'm saying now? She came and destroyed everything that they have labored for. I'm telling you honestly. I'm telling you honestly. Okay for I just want to let me bring out the picture of this man when he was escaping, so that we'll be seeing the picture of the man that we are listening to his voice notes, and at the same time going to bring him. We're going to bring him here so you can hear from him. We are going to bring him here so that you can also hear from him. Yes. This is him. This is the leg. He was escaping from the death of Ebubago. He was escaping from the death of Ebubago. And this is what happened to him. They now begin to discuss how they are going to mobilize members. The people who have already fought, campaign, there is not going to be election in Anambra State. A lot of people have died, he said. Now, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, Chinasa Nworu, this Nkechi Onyebuchi, as the state leader, have now come out and said that they are going to vote. That Onyendu said. That United Nations said. You understand what I'm saying now? The same United Nations that just released their document that they are giving the Zoo Nigeria 6 months to release Onyendu. You understand what I'm saying now? So if they are not aware of what happened, the reason why Onyendu was there, if they are not aware, it is because of political interest that make the Zoo Nigerian government to catch him, to kidnap him. Why would they issue that order? Ever since 2021, have we done any other election apart from that November, that Anambra election? And they now push another interest. You know, sometimes you have to give some situation time. The time will expose the reality. Because this issue of that UN say that they have not seen any evidence that Nigerian election is not this, not that. So the question I'm asking, after the November 6th, have we done any other election? Of course not. But the same UN have declared an order that within 6 months, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Being that they are fully aware the reason why they capture Onyendu, they are fully aware in 2015, was it not going viral? Even at that time, 2015, Uche Mofo, the wife of Onyendu, all of them were in the standard international media. So are you telling me that they are not aware the reason why Onyendu was there in the first place? Whenever somebody wants to do evil, there is always a justification. There's always a justification for that. But questions still remain. The people that call themselves the truthful agitators. You also say now, the people that call themselves truthful agitators are keeping some people aside. Why the enemies are grouping themselves together? That the whole local government must participate, because this one that we're talking about now, he controls Aguata. He controls Aguata. He said in that meeting that was conducted, addressed by Chinasa Nworu, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, that the people known at the meeting, he himself, Uche Nnadi, Orumba North was there. Sunday Okeke. Orumba North, Sunday Okeke was there. Remember, he is the only person among the people that was summoned, only him refused. You understand now? So when you see Imilikiti, you can only see one person that stands for the truth. I don't know if you understand my point now. When you see Imilikiti gathered like this, doing something, you must find one person that stands for the truth. One person that stands for the truth. And that person will change a lot of things. That is truth and justice. Let me get the names. Let me get the names because he sent it to me. He said, those in that meeting, Nkechi Onyebuchi, Nkechi Onyebuchi is the state coordinator. Then he himself, Uche Nnadi, Aguata coordinator. He is Aguata coordinator. Then Benjamin Mmadubugwu is in that meeting. Chinasa Nworu is in that meeting. Jeff from Amich. Michael Orumba South is there. Sunday Okeke, aka Ojebwe Orumba North. Ejike Agotose Newi South. These are the people. In that particular in that particular meeting. These are the people in that meeting. You understand what I'm saying now? Let's continue. DOS Benjamin Mmadubugwu. He said that as they are doing that meeting, a man called Jeff, meaning that he don't even know who is this Jeff. So we're going to ask question. Who is Jeff? Who is Jeff? Who is Jeff? He said, as this meeting were going on, a man called Jeff came into that meeting. He got into that meeting. So we're going to ask that question. Who is Jeff? And that Jeff, he is a hardcore politician. Jeff is a hardcore politician. He said, a politician. A politician. A very hardcore politician. When he came in, you understand what I'm saying now? This Jeff came in as the meeting were going on. It means that the DOS, both Chinasa Nworu, both Benjamin Mmadubugwu, both this Nkechi, they have cleared the ground for the main vampire to come in, at least to witness, because he is also a hardcore politician working for another politician. You know what I'm saying now? While we who are doing the hard work, we are also clearing road for them to have a space. Why can't people be taken as an example? This man that I keep talking about, this man, look at him. Let us show his picture. People like this need to be used to take an example. This man here. This man here. This is Alaba International. This man called Alaba International Chairman. People like these need to be used as an example. Go and destroy his building. That is why I miss our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much. Because if our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to be here, who born you? Who is Soludo? You understand what I'm saying now? Who is Soludo? Who is Soludo to come out and mess up things around? Who is Soludo to come out to mess up things around? You understand what I'm saying now? It is not possible. Now, this man that called himself Alaba International Chairman, who is doing everything humanly possible, including at the Ladipo. You understand what I'm saying now? Including Ladipo, everything they are doing is to make sure that and the Zoo Nigeria have their way, which also they themselves. And this Alaba International market, his name and number is here. Marcel Okezwe plus 234-803347-8391. If from Ezinifite Newi South, this is Newi, Anambra people. You know what I'm saying now? Anambra people, Anambra with money. Anambra with money. Anambra with money. Anambra with money. You know what I'm saying now? Anambra, money. Anambra with money. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue. But what I'm trying to let our people know is this. As monkey no go dey walk, babu dey chop. That is the message. Monkey no go dey walk. Look at this, our brother here. He is an example of it. One of the person that stood up and said that he cannot stand to witness this impunity. You know what I'm saying now? He cannot stand to witness this very impunity. Let's continue. And you know, when they want to start all this, you see, that is why when you see some of them like this, when they want to start something, you see them, they will start praying. You'll be thinking that it is the way that prayer is coming out from their mouth is how their heart is. People's hearts are very wicked. People's hearts are very, very wicked. You will see them, they will start prayer. But when that person begin to act or begin to speak, you also say now, you will see that the person's heart is so wicked. The person's heart is so wicked. They will be praying. When they want to start meeting like this, they will start praying. But check their characters. Check their characters. He said, before they even start, they have to pray. This is what he said. They have to pray. The heart of a man is full of evil. Position. 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 That is selfish interest. Let's continue. You see? After the prayer, they begin to tell them what Onyen to say, which is lie. Then he asks a question. He now asks a question. Now that person like him, he does not belong to any party. He said, he doesn't belong to any party. Can you get it? It's on another party. Because he's not involved in politician. He doesn't do anything with politics. He said that he's asking them a question now. Say, you say that we are going to wear a cloth to do campaign. And he's asking question that he is not a member of any politician, any politics. Now his question is, since he does not belong to any party, so he does not belong to any party, which party are they going to work? This is a question. And they say it's PDP. Then Orumbana asked a question. Orumbana asked a question. Orumbana asked a question that if they go to do this work, what about our gallant men that have already agreed that, and they know that there is not going to be any election? What are we going to tell them? Then Benjamin responded and said, their commanders are aware. Orumba asked a question. How can they handle the situation? How are they going to work? How are they going to inform our gallant men on this new development? Then Benjamin Mmadubugwu said that their commanders are aware. So this is to say that Benjamin Mmadubugwu, he controls everything, all the gallant men in Anambra State. This is practically what he's saying. That Benjamin, because Orumba not asked a question, and he said that how can they work What about our boys that already know that there's not going to be election? The people that have worked. Benjamin responded that everybody, all the gallants, all the commanders, that they are aware. Do you understand what I'm saying now? All of them, they are aware. So for you to know that as this one disagree, there are other commanders also disagree. And those one who disagree, the ones that we know, because we heard about King Jaja. King Jaja was one of the people that disagreed, and he was killed. He was killed. A lot of them disagreed. A lot of them was killed. A lot of them are hiding right now. This one is just calling me. Like I told somebody told me that we have gotten all the contacts of all the gallant men. And I said no. And I said no. There are more. There are more. Because I follow my spirit. And this is an example of it. Benjamin said that all the Ndisi are Malisigo. And this is Malisigo. Then they now say that everybody should stand up and acknowledge on this new development. A lot of them stand up and acknowledge, but he said no, that he did not acknowledge it. One man. One man. And this is the people that our leader Mazen Nandekani is looking for. Inside the 100 men. We have over 70 to 80 million Biafrans all over the world. But Onyendu is looking for only 111. That is 100 people. You understand now? The people that will have this struggle at heart. The people that does not have anything or think anything about the Zoo Nigerian government. These are the people that he's talking about. The people that does not have anything to benefit, or that don't even put any interest in anything Nigeria. In anything Nigeria. They don't have any interest. These are the people he's talking about. Do you know that this man, he was a pastor in a very great big church that he helped to build. But because of Mazen Nandekano and his pastor in that big church, he have to choose Onyendu and they have to sack him. This man that we are talking about, this man that you're seeing his leg. You know what I'm saying now? This man that you are seeing his leg, he have to abandon his pastorship to follow MNK. The church take care of him, buying cars, take care of his children, his house rent. You know what I'm saying now? The person that you are seeing right now, that is the kind of truthful people Onyendu is looking for. He stand up and said that he cannot. Everybody agreed. Everybody acknowledged. Among the people in that particular meeting, all of them acknowledged. And the commanders already acknowledged. Because Benjamin Mmadubugwu said that all the commanders, that they are very much aware. That is what he said. They are very much aware. You understand what I'm saying now? That is why I said anybody who is interested in leadership, You are not interested in how to work, implement ideas, work together with your brothers and sisters. And then we must continue. But everything is time. Time shall tell. He said, he stand up and say, anybody that even come and tell him that let him go and vote in Nigeria, that he himself will not do that because he knows whom he is following. And he said, please do not be angry because he himself is not going to be a participant and subscribe to that nonsense called election. Are they not aware? Our leader, Mmadubugwu, have preached so many times that there will be no election in 2023. There will be no election in Anambra State. Are they not aware of it? Of course, they are very much aware of it when Alindu was talking about it. But anything that Onyendu stand for is exactly what they stand against. Anything Onyendu stand for is exactly what they stand against. You said that he's not going to sell his conscience, no matter how much is involved. And he is the person that is in charge of Orumba North and Orumba South. He is the person in charge. Imagine the kind of multitude that he's controlling over there. He is the leader. He is the leader controlling Orumba North, Orumba South. And then the people, all of them are now under him, declare himself IPOB autopilot. You understand now? That is why they are looking for him to kill him. Because they think by taking him out, then they are going to stop it. But they don't know, I wish that this message is going to go to Orumba North and Orumba South. To the people that have stood behind this man. Because this man stood behind the Nnamdi. They are following him. He is one of the type of onion. Attacking me. They are attacking me. Even at this time of the night, the Nigerian government are not sleeping. Even now, they are still attacking me. Eh? Even at this time of the night, they are not sleeping. You understand what I'm saying now? They are not sleeping. They are not sleeping. Some people, somebody was saying, you don't have viewers. You don't have viewers. For how long? Because you're a fool. Because you don't know what I carry personally. You don't know what is in my brain. What I expose or what my analysis is affecting them. If I tell you how much they are expending on my program, on my platforms, you will not believe it. It is a confirmation. It is a confirmation. That is why some of you can't even share. If you are about to share my program, maybe if you have about 100 or 50 groups, at point they will not allow you to share. Some people will not, they will not allow you to share or to drop my program in a certain group. But if you pick another person and put there, it will be accepted. It will be accepted. Because my kind of analysis, it is like a prophecy. It is like a prophecy. The Jews, they know. That is why Soludo, even without having multitude followers, but Soludo invited me in his private group to come and join. 2 times, or more than 2 times there, which I came out and I exposed it. More than 2 times. even without having multitude followers. But they pick interest in me because some of you are fools. Some of you are fools. I'm telling you honestly. We must continue. We must continue. This man, we're going to bring him. Let me play this so that he speaks Igbo. I wanted to be translating it. But then let me let me play it so that our people can hear it direct from him. You understand what I'm saying now? So that our people can hear it direct from him. Let me play it. Let me play it. Let me play it. Because he himself is even waiting. Because we need to call him. So let me play it. Then let me play it. Let me play it. But let us listen to this first before I come to that. Let us listen to these people that their names have been announced before I get myself ready. Let me get this in. Let me get this in so that before I get myself ready. Okay. Listen to the people that have been put back by Chinasa Nworu. Maybe this is part of the people that they have to replace him with. They have to replace him with. Listen to this. Listen to this.
ESN commander. Anambra ESN commander, you have to pay attention to this very message tonight. And if he is not listening, those under him that are listening and those who are in charge of him that are listening, you must pass this message to him, in fact, very urgently. And that message is this: there is a standing order. There is a standing order that has been passed down to you, the Anambra ESN commander. And this standing order was passed to you through the appropriate channels. Therefore, starting from tonight, today, the 25th of June, 2022, I want to see that order implemented without further delay. The standing order that was passed down to you, the Anambra commander, you must implement that order starting from tonight. Starting from tonight, I want to see that order implemented, please. And we also are making sure that those who are with us in this battle are those who are supposed to be with us. And we have made some very critical changes in Anambra IPOB leadership as it concerns the Anambra South Senatorial Zone. The following are the principal servants that has been appointed to take charge of this very senatorial zone. Anambra South Senatorial Coordinator is now Mazi Agubosi Ejike. Mazi Agubosi Ejike is the new Anambra South Senatorial Coordinator. Mazi Obumwedim Ihekwe is the new IPOB Nnewi South Local Government Area Coordinator. Mazi Obumwedim Ihekwe is the new Nnewi South Local Government Area Coordinator. Mazi Ikenna Ezekafo is the Agwata Local Government Area Coordinator. Ikenna Ezekafo is the Agwata Local Government Area Coordinator. Mazi
You see? Oh my goodness. We are hitting them so hard. We are hitting them so hard. All they can do is to attack us. That is all they can do. Did you really listen to the people's name being mentioned? The people's name being mentioned. You see, Agwata. These people's name that was mentioned are the people that refused to take bribe. They are going to come one at a time. And with this man, we are going to get a whole lot of them. You understand what I'm saying now? With this man, we can go get a whole lot of them. You see the names have been mentioned. Let's continue.
Mazi Okunna Udegunam is in charge of Ekwizigo local government area as the coordinator. Mazi Ikenna Ezekafo is the Agwata local government area coordinator. Mazi Uche Okolimosu is Iyala local government area coordinator. And Mazi Okunna Udegunam is Ekwizigo local government area coordinator. And we have Mrs. Ekweni Amaka as the Anambra South Senatorial Woman Leader, while Mrs. Nwa Eke Ifeyinwa is the new Anambra Central Woman Leader.
And the list goes on and on and on and on. Just to give the picture of what we're talking about, because I've not listened to this thing. You see this thing, this announcement, I've not listened to it. The very first day that I make I just play it a little bit and I stopped it. This is the second time that I played it up to up to 4 minutes, and we have about 15 minutes. You understand now? We have about 15 minutes there. And these people that are people who agree to work with them, during the time. So meaning that all these people that you see their name being mentioned here are the people that work with them during the Anambra election. These are the people that collect money. You understand say now? Those ones who did not collect money, those ones are keep aside. They are using a bubago and Soludo to hunt and kill them. Let us finish this and then we'll bring him online.
Na Igbo anọ with International Bible Believer Church Igbo mwa Judria na everything dị na ya. Now all maka this struggle can you lose everything there. Ana m agba moto all church na azụ ụmụ m na-eme ihe niile ọgwụ ụlọ m all church na-eme all church na-ele them. So moto m na-agba all church na I got for it, everything. Mana that day, all that day, Nande cannot be Gloria. Nande, only doing Martin and Ukukano, all three Gloria. Na, I think 28 August 2017, all that day, and that day was Sunday. That day, I'm mentioning him in a church, Jebe. Ekulobia kamje onye ndu ebe ha kamje chaziri amaghị m na ede ego petition against me so akpọrọ m.
You understand what he said? As he closed from church on that fateful day on Sunday, went to see our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that came to Ekulobia. He never know that his church people, his church members, the people who are envy of him, the people who are jealous of him. I started writing petition, lying against him because he followed Onyendu directive or footstep. Let's continue.
Onyendu. Ebe ha ka m chechaziri amaghị m na ede ego petition against me so akpọrọ m Rudia ha wee jụọ m ajụjụ si na mbụ IPOB member m si ha with.
Then in the leadership in the church called him to interview him. That is a panel of inquiry. They have to set up a panel of inquiry to ask him a question about IPOB. And they ask him, between his church, between the church taking care of his family, taking care of his wife, his house, his motor, his this and that, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he should choose one. You don't know where he said it, that he choose Onyendu, and he have never seen any prophet like Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's a man of God. Though. He is a man of God. But he have never seen a prophet like Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That he follow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is what he said. You are going to listen to it. We are going to bring him here. Because we have questions that we're going to ask him. We have questions that we're going to ask him on this very issue. We have a question.
Onyendu. Ebe ha ka m chechaziri amaghị m na ede ego petition against me. So akpọrọ m Rudia ha wee jụọ m ajụjụ si na mbụ IPOB member m si ha with pleasure. Na ihe a na-eme ihe ugbu a na-egbusi ụmụnne m onweghị ihe na-eru anyị aka.
He said, yes, without pleasure, that he's an IPOB member. Because the killing that they're killing our people, it doesn't please his heart. You know, saying that it doesn't please his heart. That yes, indeed, that he is an IPOB member. Let's continue. Nothing is getting to us.
Oh, yeah, come join. I think I'm my join where
Where even a marginalization of the so-called Southeast. Marginalization. Nothing gets to us. Marginalization. Even up till now, location is not coming anymore. The Fulani are taking everything. And some people are still clamoring for 2023.
No, they would them, oh, yeah, come join. I think I'm my join where so I think okay. And I think choose your one between all of them now.
And they ask him to choose one between the pastor work that he's doing. And like I said, the church take care of him. Everything, both his car, everything. And only the Mazan. That is IPOB. He should choose one. Let's continue.
No, they would them, oh, yeah, come join. I think I'm my join where so I think okay. And I think choose your one between all of them na IPOB and then the canon. Choose your one.
This is the man.
Na onya ruruye even na church man.
This man that you're seeing his leg is the man that is speaking. He is the man that abandoned everything that he's doing to follow Onyendu. This man.
So where they had the thing where Papa me, my mom will shoot here. Namaga happen na the canon. No, we are some mason. I wear some okay from today. I release from my job as a pastor in a church. So as I can see where happen church. In 2 cases where everybody knows this. Nanambra State. And the things are Alabama, they will mean when they change a man. To the extent that Anima, yeah, all people, some of our members, Nanokata, they'll be to Achorum content, my wife happened for over 6 months. The chapter Chineke will make Yaka, or wish Yaka. So, all these things, amazing anybody. I know him na club, I know him na meeting, I know him na any group at all. Maybe say na here who even belong. All this struggle, all this IPOB, all how I want my family, all how I want them, all how I want them, all how I will hear them. Kesisi kesi, but when him to measure, not all of it, a sudden, I send actually. Then, or come chase the one, or come chase again. So, go to Ijemo. Thank God for Aguata people. They were young support with you. Today, then, I have a state coordinator. Bachayana, that seat at the vacant. Then, state coordinator, Mechapa, Bia, then. The whole Aguatanine have a state in here because Yena one year now, in a Benjamin now. So, Utrak I see, Hacho Elijah, go PRO state, Choya, Anambra South coordinator, go Chikodren Bama. Choya, in the man has to view the Anambra. The way Choha, 1 year, now Benjamin Mmadubugwu, where Bankata with echiche na Michelle awekpa nkata wee wetisia ndị niile na-eme ihe na Anambra steeti otu ihe ebe anọ one day
in Anifo, and all the people that are doing work in Anambra state. You're saying now, everybody that is working in Anambra state was removed. You see this new announcement from Chinasa Nworu. This is part of it. You're also saying now, this is part of it. This announcement from here. Everybody that is working in Anambra state, everybody was removed. That is what he said. Everybody was removed. Everybody that is working in Anambra state was removed. And you see the list. I have not even played everything. You understand now? But this man that we're talking about, he is watching also. He's watching. And I hope that people in Aguata, because this program is giving them hope. This program is giving them hope. Let's continue.
Just a few months ago, when somebody from nothing like we have agona news na say a more powerful will happen and then they make it happen in Anambra state.
You see, set up. You see, set up. This is their way. That the more powerful call his name in one of the people that is making kidnap in Anambra state. Let me bring that. I think he sent me something. He sent me something. Let me bring it to the stream. Let me bring it to the stream so that our people can be able to see it. Let me bring it to the stream so that our people can be able to see it. I hope our people are seeing very well. I'm a man of you. Please, if it's not bold enough, you let me know. If it's not bold enough, you let me know. Let me bold it. I'll need a comment section, please. If you're seeing it very well, write on the comment section. Write on the comment section if you're seeing it so that we can read it. And they called him and told him that his name was mentioned as the people that are doing kidnap. And he sent me this because I told him to get me every evidences that he can be able to lay his hands on. And he says, IPOB press release, 16th of June, 2022. Criminal using IPOB name to commit crimes in the Southeast must stop forthwith. Criminals using IPOB name to commit crimes in the Southeast must stop forthwith. IPOB. It says, the global family, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to reiterate once again that IPOB have never been part or behind the ongoing insecurity and criminality in our dear land region. And against our people, for those security and safety, the ESN was established. IPOB formed and inaugurated its ESN to checkmate Fulani terrorist activities in the region and will never get involved in such evil and wicked acts as kidnapping for ransom. These same Fulani, that anytime they want to use this their right to tag our people, you know, they have to quote our leader Nnamdi Kanu, using the name of our leader Nnamdi Kanu. These are the people that we are supposed to talk about. How do we bring them to justice? How do we set up a panel? How do we force them? You also say now, since they don't want, how do we talk about setting up a panel of inquiry? How do we make investigation to know who and who is involved? There's a lot of evidences out there to put one or two things together. I don't know if our people are really understanding. To the Zoo government, to them, we are organized. But here, inside here, the reality, we are not that good organizing, because Africa, that is the worst organizers, are Igbos, our Biafrans. Look at the electoral. The other day we went to protest in Hamburg. Immediately we finished the protest in Hamburg, I was going to go home, and I saw another group of people, Africans. And when I look, they are Eritreans. You can see the multitude. What are they agitating for? They are agitating. People are being killed in Libya. But you can see the multitude, how they organize themselves. But we, the Biafrans, to organize ourselves, it is very, very difficult. Because some people, what they care about is a position. That's what they care. Position. But to do the work, you yourself say now, if you want to checkmate them, they would like to put you aside. But time will tell. Time will tell. Look at it. These people, what are they talking about? They use Fulani, this same Fulani that they are telling the Nigerian government and the Anambra government that they are going to protect them. And instead of them to use the name of Fulani, they now use Hausa. If they want to use the name of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, they will quote all these things. But you have to read between the lines. Now, they are talking about Fulani. The same Fulani are the people that we are fighting on. But it's because that they have already been eating with the enemies, collecting bribes. So they need to protect the Fulanis. Ask yourself, way back, why haven't you heard anything about cow? After our leader Nnamdi Kanu, when our leader Nnamdi Kanu, because when our leader Nnamdi Kanu, all the Fulani cow in Biafra land, they had it hot. You understand what I'm saying now? They had it hot. But after our leader Nnamdi Kanu, we are seeing things happening. But in Anambra State, it is because they have contract agreement. So it's here, IPOB formed and inaugurate Eastern Security Net to checkmate the Fulani terrorists activity in the region, and would never get involved in such evil and wicked act as kidnapping for ransom. It is then that they are kidnapping or they make kidnap. We are working toward exposing to the public those behind the ongoing criminality in Anambra State, Enugu, and Imo State. You see? Anambra, Enugu, and Imo State. This is a place where they had a very strong resistance, or the people that refused. The people that refused to do what? To take bribe. Anambra, Enugu, and Imo. So they have to set them up. He said, those behind these evil activities are neither IPOB nor ESM member as well, unfortunately, alleged Yoruba media. And we cannot allow them to succeed in our land. In Abia State, particularly, a certain Nkechi Kalu and her gang of about 8 kidnap gangs operating between Abia and Iguacha. Nkechi Kalu, if you have my number, I'm going to put my number. I hope that I remember. So that you can come and tell us what they promised you and you refuse. Nkechi Kalu. Nkechi, anybody that knows Nkechi Kalu, send her. Nkechi Kalu is in United States, Iguacha. We need that to come and tell us her own story. That she has a 8 kidnap gang. Maybe Nkechi Kalu has also refused not to work with them. And they have to tag her that she is a bad egg. Now, going forward, it says, Nkechi Kalu and her gang of 8 kidnap gangs operating between Abia and Iguacha River State are not IPOB members. They and their activities should not be associated with IPOB family membership. In Enugu State, certain group of criminal elements turned themselves as enemies of the people. The names of their gang leader are as followed: Chocho and Mazi Ejiofor. Mazi Ejiofor. So we also need these people. This one is in Enugu State. Chocho. Chocho. Who is Chocho? And Mazi Ejiofor. Chocho. We need Chocho to also come and tell us his own story, because this is how we get them. This is how we get them. You also say now, they say that in Enugu State, a certain group of criminal elements turn themselves as enemies of the people. The names of the gang's leaders are as follows: Chocho and Mazi Ejiofor, that are not IPOB member, and anybody associating with them is a confirmed criminal. Now, it says, the above name and person were formerly IPOB members were expelled as a result of indiscipline and insubordination, which is not tolerated by IPOB leadership. Did you see that? Did you see that? The above named person who were formerly IPOB members were expelled as a result of indiscipline and insubordination, which is not to tolerate by IPOB leadership. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So we need them. Chocho. Chocho, you need to call Mazi Odinkema Nkendele Nwa Chineke. You need to call Mazi Odinkema Nkendele Nwa Chineke. Chocho and Mazi Ejiofor. You need to call Mazi Odinkema Nkendele Nwa Chineke. One of the only media in IPOB agitation that stand for the truth and justice. And my number is +49 162 8891 513. Can get me on Signal, Signal or Telegram. And I advise, if you want to call me, always call me on Signal or Telegram, because WhatsApp, it is not very, very advisable from the zoo Nigerian government. It is not advisable. That the above name mentioned, above named person who were formerly IPOB members were expelled as a result, just like they expelled Uche Nadi. He said, these men and women neither represent the cherished value for which IPOB is known for, nor do they have any mandate to represent, transact, discuss, operate, enter into any binding agreement for and on behalf of IPOB and ESN. So Mazi Ejiofor might be a coordinator, and Chocho also might be the commander, and I hope they have not killed him. So please, if Chocho, If you are still there, please get my number on the screen. He says in Anambra, our painstaking investigation revealed the kidnapping syndicate gang leader as Mazi Chijioke Aloy Emechie, a pastor. Emechie, a pastor. Uchenna Nnadi, this is it. This is the man that we are talking about here. This is the man have come forth. This is the man that has come forth, Uchenna Nnadi. This is the man that we are, that have come forth in order to expose them. This is the man, Uchenna Nnadi. Uchenna Nnadi, this is the man. He said, Mami Water, Michael and Mark Obulo. These men are also not members of IPOB and do not represent the cherished value of the indigenous people of Biafra. It is evidently certain that the above mentioned person were masterminds of kidnapping in and around Nnewi North, local government, Nnewi South, Lobia, Aguata. Is it? Aguata. Remember, he is the person leading Aguata North and South, and they are looking for him to kill him, and other places in Anambra State. Anybody that come across them should treat them as a criminal. You understand what I'm saying now? That they are. The above mentioned people who were recently joined IPOB came with very dubious and criminal intent. Now look at the lies. Remember that this man said that even the lady that is the leaders of state leader, that he was the one that brought her in. And now they say that the people, above mentioned people who recently joined, I know that he's watching, who recently joined, that's what he said, that the above name mentioned, they recently joined. But this Nadi, they were the one that brought in this winch that called herself Nkechi Onyebuchi, the state leader of Anambra State. He said, however, our well-tested and trusted Golden Principle exposed their ulterior intent and motive and unworthy of being part of the noble family IPOB, and therefore expelled to avoid contamination with disciplined members of IPOB. The public should note that the above named persons were sponsored by the Nigerian government. They are the people, though. Did you see? And even say our people don't even reason, even at this critical moment right now. Some people don't reason. You understand? Even at this critical moment, some people don't reason. Don't reason. He said the public should know that the above named person were sponsored by the Nigerian government, and it compromised security agencies, particularly DSS and army personnel, to join IPOB ESN when our leader Nnamdi Kanu called for massive resignation of the Afran from this Nigerian security force and joined the ESN to protect their motherland against marauding Fulani terrorist herdsmen. Do you see? They have to concoct a rule. That is why it don't allow. If you stand on the truth, you stand on the truth. You can never allow the enemy to write the history for you. You understand what I'm saying now? They have to bring this one, put it together in order to justify what they're. I want you. But people, they don't reason. They don't ask questions. That is why I always make myself available to hear from their own side of the story. You understand what I'm saying now? To hear from my own from their own side of the story. One of the saying, we have fought so hard and we continue to expose and dislodge these agents in our midst and in our land. Of note is that some these vermin fluently speak Igbo language, dress as Igbo man, but they are Fulani. And their main target was to destroy IPOB and ESN member and destroy Biafra land. However, we promised them that they will regret their actions soon as we are ever determined to expose and confront them. That is that is where they are looking for him to kill him. You know, when they threaten you, you might not understand. He said, however, look at it here. This is the threat, and I'll show you the evidence. However, we promised them that they will regret their action. What is that their action they regret? Because they refuse to collect bribe. You know, now, as soon as they, the enemies, which is the DOS and co, are ever determined to kill them by confronting them. This is the message here. However, we promise them that they will regret their actions soon as we ever determined to expose and confront them. He said, once again, these criminals in different states in Biafra land are in Anambra State, Mazi Chijoke, Aloy Amechi, Pastor Uchenna Nadi, Wamame Wata, Michael, and Mark Opolo. These people are disturbing and kidnapping our people in Anambra State and must not be allowed to associate with IPOB activities. The leadership hereby direct all IPOB members to take note and never to have any dealings with them. You know, before they bring your name to the public, that means now that you will remain on the good side. That is why. He said, Abia State operated from Abia State to Iwata River State, Madam Nkechi Carlo and her 8-man gang of kidnapping. They are neither IPOB members nor ESN operative. And anybody who see them must bring them down. Did you see that? Did you see that? Criminals operating in Enugu State, including Mazi Jofo and Mazi Chocho. Anybody associated with these people are regarded as also criminals and not IPOB members. These people are declared wanted by IPOB leadership and ESN operative. Anyone that sees them or knows their whereabouts should report to IPOB leadership. Comrade Emma, powerful media and publicity secretary. Did you see that? Did you see that? The people that have already refused to do to take bribe. So let us continue. Listen to his voice. He is still watching now because we're going to bring him here. You know, my own program. A lot of people might say they waste time, you do this. I take my time to do my things. That's what you have to understand. So I take my time. I take my time to do my thing. Welcome back. So I take my time to do my thing because when I start something, I like to finish it. I like always to get the conclusion of what I'm doing. And I don't like to, I'm not like MBD in half, I'm pushing a half. Let's continue. He is responding to what we just read now. Because I told him to get me every evidences that you have or that you know. He was there, somebody called him that his name is one of the people that they say is doing kidnapping. Or when I just do BD fano. Kaineke.
Mana aina go dika aina I say aina abando na IPO. Ati onye wula na alụsị ọlụ ike. Onye wula na alụsị ọlụ ike. Get echiche igbu ihe ma ọ bụ imegide ma ọ bụ ihe iwere nyefe n'aka ndị iro. Ọ bụrụ na mme ihe dị.
He said that the oaths, the very oaths that have been taken, it says that whosoever that is working hard to bring about the Biafran restoration, you will never think evil against that person. You will never do anything evil against that person. That you are going to protect the person. This is exactly what he says. You are going to protect the person. You are not going to do evil against the person. You're also saying now, anybody that is working hard, that is part of the structure Onyendu put in place. You know, I told you people that they did not allow me to take an oath. Even as they called me to say, come and take before you join. They have seen my zeal. You also say now, they have seen my zeal. They have seen me. I have proven to them. There is no way that is protest in Germany that don't go. No way. That sometimes I have to even draw them. Come on, let us go. Sometimes I have to go alone to represent my unit. You understand say now? Part of the thing that he said in their oath says, whenever you see your brother working hard, you do not stop him. This is what he said. Whenever you see a brother, a fellow comrade, working so hard, positively toward this struggle, you don't stop him. And they know that he's working so hard. That is why they call them, to bribe them. But he was the only person that stand up and said that I will not take bribe. That a lot of our people have died on this no election. Let's continue. Why is our people not remembering those oaths that we took? He said that if anybody betrayed the struggle, that his family, entire family is going to die. You're also saying now, if your entire family is going to die, this is what he said. And anybody that is working hard, you don't stop that person. That is what he said.
So, Aguata will declare Habo auto Aguata auto pilot IPOB.
The whole Aguata, they now declare that they are IPOB autopilot. All of them followed him as he is following Onyenduma's Nnamdi. All of them. Fanchanine Cole, he is the leader. He was one of the leaders in a pastor. In fact, he's a pastor in one of the big churches. He followed Onyendu. Now, as he's following Onyendu, a lot of multitude are following him. And all of them are behind him right now. The whole Aguata, and somebody wrote on the comment section and said, no wonder that DOS are after. Let me get that comment. Let me get that comment. Somebody put it on the comment section. He said, now I know why Chinasa Nworu boys are disturbing Aguata local government resident. Look at the comment here. Look at it. Mwachineke. He said, no wonder. Now I know why Chinasa Nworu boys are disturbing Aguata local government residents. So it means that the whole of Aguata is under this man. And he called me because I am one of the people that answer calls in this IPOB agitation. Because I'm one of the people that I'm updates I am update. I answer calls. They call, I answer. I have to call it out. You also say now. Look at it. Let's continue.
Oh, we are kind.
And he has said I have called Simon Heber several times, but someone doesn't pick his call. Simon, you have to be picking your call. You really have to be picking your calls because you don't know who is calling you. You also say now. You don't know who is calling you. You have to be really picking your calls. When people and this man have said, you're going to hear it. That you have called Simon Heber. You never pick his call. The other day, one Chineke, the general, he is bragging that he have 1,000 messages, have not read it. And you call yourself a freedom fighter. You call yourself a freedom fighter. You man asked that na onye azaro odol na-ekponye mana ịza akpo onye bịa ga ofu ụzọ ka. Meaning that if you don't keep updates, it will be there. But if you're keeping update, answering your call, you're also saying now, answering your call, give the person 10, 15, 20 minutes. I have something important to tell you. And this is exactly what a lot of IPOB medias have to learn from me. Yes, this is exactly what I have to learn from me. To pick calls. This man is calling Simon Heber, but Simon Heber does not pick calls. It is what he said. Let's continue.
Then, that way, Jeanette had desirable. So, however, them by all means.
Did you see that? Because that the whole Agwata declared IPOB autopilot. So they did not get anybody there. They are now looking for him to kill.
So, Owuneluya Kamno. Soludo, Wapata, Ebubago. Nje Ebubago, and where Baba. Then, here measurable in a Urezi, Opa Wanya. Opa Yawa, Bo Nkechonye Puchi. Now,
This in Nkechonye Puchi.
Urumba North coordinator.
And Urumba North coordinator.
Oh, Sunday Okeke.
Sunday Okeke. Sunday Okeke. The Urumba North coordinator and this lady Nkechi Onyebuchi are the people that took his name to go and give Ebubago. These are the people looking for position. Do you understand what I'm saying now? These are the people looking for position. They don't care about you.
What they free na party ba ni na na poku meeting always yoku na me hande na ta. Mana feel na e weapon na.
So they always come out to call for a meeting, but because people don't respond to them, what do? They begin to look for him to kill him. Look at the man. This is his leg. When he was escaping from death, was escaping from the death of these people, and he got this injury. He's watching us. He's watching us right now. He's watching us right now on a night. He's watching us. He's watching us.
Or this is easy in actually. Manaka Chineke is listening.
Yes.
They can have Pachankata, he weapon. One from Nambo may kidnapping. Nam may kidnapping. No, we have now na Anambra State. So, Mechaya, in case you have HFA wrap and Chenye Ebubago, in the Otu Soludo. I went out to Aram, Tahabuem. So, all Naya come not in that way.
You see? According to the news, they say the ESN operative, anybody that sees them, take them down. But no ESN member is looking for him. You understand what I'm saying now? The people that is looking for him is Ebubago, Dead Man Squad. These are people looking for him. But according to what you read, it's an ESN. But the people that is looking for him to kill is Gune Ndebubago. That Soludo brought in. Yeah, if you are paying attention, you will be hearing where Soludo will make a post that Aguata people. You will say Aguata. It is this man, because of the resistance of this man. You also say now, Aguata. If you go to Soludo public page, you're going to see it there. Go to his old post between May, June this year, 2022. You're going to see it there. Aguata people. Aguata. You'll be seeing it. Aguata president. And somebody just confirmed, he said, no wonder Chinasa Nworu and his boys are disturbing Aguata people.
So ka dira mam na hatre from jeba ya jeba ka ihe na-eme ube hemut keta so ha chọrọzie mgbe bịaba ka ha so early morning 5 o'clock come no so the thing metum na.
You see, early morning 5 o'clock. Little major naru. O emegini ochobo ya. Early morning 5 o'clock. Little major naru ochobo. So what we are going to do right now is to call him and then let us say here so that we can get more public information. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ị na-anya na-ekwu?
Ndewo. Anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Okay. The voice notes akọwagidom ihe mana otele aka, so please the rest fajizente fanunya. Then egosikwalụ mfa that publication in more powerful melo. You got to go? Wee kpọọ afa gị and afa ndị ọzọ akpọkwala ebe anwa. Now and we know that even those people that their names are mentioned there, that how an onwe fakwa akafa adukwala ọcha. But before we go niru on your own destiny, when dear friends, sorry for interruption. I just received a call. There is somebody that one of the people who attended this very meeting by name Sondo Keke. If we remember this comrade who also live here in Germany, that Chinasa Nworu wanted to kill, thinking that he went to the zoo Nigeria. That Sondo Keke was the person that this guy called. He called him, telling him about the organization, this life force on how to organize our people, the people who are on the side of the truth, people who are on the side of autopilot, because that organization, they don't want any, they don't want bad people. As we know, if you watch that program that we did on that second exposition, because after the first exposition, Chinasa Nworu went out to bring out a voice note, which is a telephone call that this guy called Sunday Okeke. You know what I'm saying now? And he sent that message to Chinasa Nworu. They have to cut off some parts. You know what I'm saying now? So this, my brother here, Kane, he called me because he was thinking that this program was live. Actually, yesterday was the day that we did this program. And then I have to restream it again. You know what I'm saying now? I have to restream it again. So I just set it up online, so I have to restream it again. So he said that we are going to do a special program concerning that guy. Because if you remember that very day that we're having this program, we were not a kind of concluding that the guy was the person that sent out the message. We were saying it in the sense that it might be that because of the condition of that guy, the Zoo Nigerian government have to tap into his phone in order to use him to track other IPOB agitators, that whoever that was going to come to pay solidarity to him. You understand what I'm saying now? So, as he heard the name, because he watching this program, he called me, was thinking that I'm live, but I'm not live. This program was done yesterday night. So I have to restream it again so that our people can actually get this very message. The people who are killing our people, the people who are involved. So he said that we are going to do a special program, you know what I'm saying now, concerning that Sunday, okay, that we are going to do a special program concerning that Sunday, okay, because it means that Sunday, okay, after what the Zoo Nigerian government did to him, he's still doing ojobo, doing saboteur against our people. So for people to be very, very much aware of him. So you join us on Thursday. Join us on Thursday by 7 p.m. European time, 6 p.m. Biafran time on Thursday. Today is Monday. A few days from now, we are going to do a special program so that anybody who is aligning himself with that Sunday Okeke, you understand what I'm saying now? Anybody aligning himself with Sunday Okeke should be very, very careful. This, my fellow comrade, send him money to help him because of his condition. I don't know if you know what I'm saying now. So this is a way, that is to say that the DOS, Chinasa Nworu, are using him, what we predicted that the Nigerian government are using him to do in order to get our people. You know what I'm saying now? It is actually what Chinasa Nworu and the rest of DOS are doing. They use this guy in order to get our people, to kill our people. So thinking that he's a truthful person, somebody who have already been suffered in the hands of the zoo and the rest of them, and our people will be thinking that no, we need to pay solidarity to him. You know what I'm saying now? Not knowing that he is doing ojobo work, that is saboteur, on our ojobo, on our saboteur work. You know what I'm saying now? Let me bring out his picture so that we can see the person that we are talking about. Let me bring out his picture so that we see the guy that we're talking about. This Sunday Okeke. Then before we continue with what we are doing, I never wanted to interrupt, but it is very, very important that our people should be very, very aware of this guy, Sunday Okeke, because immediately he heard the name, Sunday Okeke, he said, what? Was it not this same guy? You know what I'm saying now? Look at him. Let me show you. I'm going to show you bit by bit the guy. Look at him here. This is the guy. This is the guy. Sunday Okeke. This is the guy. Let me take off this thing so that our people can see it very well. So our people will be very, very aware. I'm going to show you his recent condition right now. I'm going to show you his current condition. But let me take off this advertisement on the screen so that our people can see the person very well, the person that we're talking about. Now, this is his current, his former picture. You know, so say now, he's an IPOB hardcore, but now he is working with Chinasa Nworu. They use him to track our people. They use him to track our people. This was when he was in the protest ground. You know, so say now, this Sunday Okeke. Now, after he got arrested and tortured by the zoo Nigerian government, so Chinasa Nworu is now using him to track our people. This is the guy, Sunday Okeke. Chinasa Nworu is now using him to track our people. You know, so say now. So we are going to do a special program for him. We are going to do, look at him. This is the man. This is the man. Because that very day that we're doing this program with this, my fellow comrade, I said to him, never accuse him yet. You know, so say now, we're going to do investigation up until Uche Nnadi that came to expose the atrocities, what Chinasa Nworu, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, Nkechi Onyebuchi, which is the Anambra State women leader in Anambra State, and the rest of them, but only him that said that he is not going to be bought. This Sunday Okeke was in that meeting. This man, he was in that meeting. Look at his condition. So what we predicted that the zoo Nigerian government are using this man, whereby tapping on his phone to use him to track our people, the people who are going to come or who will come to come and pay solidarity to him. You also say now, to show solidarity to him, they will track those people. But it is exactly what Chinasa Nworu is using him to do. Look at this picture. This is the man, Sunday Okeke. Look at him. Chinasa Nworu have been busted again. We are going to do a special program on this on Thursday, 6 p.m. European time, 7 p.m. Biafran time. We are going to do a special program about this man. So anybody that is sending money or calling this man, telling him your plan, your this, a hardcore saboteur. Ndo tu Chinasa Nworu. So this is the information I just want to give out now. You know, so say now. But we're going to do a special program for him. Because if I say, let me bring this our brother, he can come. You know, so say now, he can come, but people might not get the message. So we want the message to be directed to this man. You know, so say now, we want this message to directed to this man. So for people to be very much aware about this man, Sunday Okeke. His name is Sunday Okeke. He's one of the people that attended the meeting where Uche Nnadi refused to take bribe. You know, so say now. And Chinasa Nworu told him that it is his own opinion, but for him not to interfere. You know, so say now, for him not to interfere. But when the Agwata IPOB ask question, he have to tell them because he is leading the people. You know, so say now. So everybody in Agwata now declare themselves as IPOB autopilot. That is the reason why somebody put on the comment section, they say, no wonder that Chinasa Nworu boys are disturbing in Agwata local government. You know, so say now. And if you can also remember, Soludo is working hard in Agwata. You know, so say now. So this is just a brief announcement. Our people should be very, very much aware of this man. This man is a saboteur. He's a saboteur. Imagine, and I think I'm gonna make a song about this man. Let me make him popular. Imagine people not knowing that Chinasa Nworu is using him. Chinasa Nworu is using him to track our people. What we predicted, that the Nigerian government tracked his phone and get the conversation from this, our brother, Kenneth. This is the man Chinasa Nworu wanted to kill. He thought that he went to Nigeria, not knowing that he did not went to Nigeria. Somebody told him that he's going to Nigeria. You also say now, somebody told him that he's going to Nigeria. Somebody here in Germany told Chinasa Nworu that he's going to Nigeria. And they went there to go and wait for him, thinking that he is in Nigeria, not knowing that he did not go to Nigeria again. You also say now, and as he was planning, he called this man, telling him about the life force. This man, Sunday Okeke. So people should be very, very aware of this man. Sunday Okeke is a hardcore saboteur. So people should stay clear from this man. People should stay clear from this man. They use him in order to do what? To track our people. Look at the man here. Look at him. This is him. This is him. Sunday Okeke, you have been busted. 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 So while we do that program on Thursday, we're also going to play that conversation. That conversation that Chinasa Nworu caught, you know, something now, to feed his followers. So I'm going to continue the program. Sorry for the interruption. I just want to give this information so that our people will be very much aware of this man. So let us continue, and then enjoy your listening. Contact. Can we make an interview? It's okay. Okay. I nwere ike ịgwa ọrụ obodo afago ọzọ and ife butelugo na broadcast anyị today no.
Okay. Ndewo Nwachukwu.
Ndewo.
Afa m bụ Uche Nnadi. Ọ mụa na-elekọta Agụata IPOB.
Okay.
Ihe butere m ji wee kpọba okwu a wee tibe mkpu bụ na apụtara m na ndụ m dịzi ndenja. Amaghịzi m ihe m na-eme, na-agbazi ọsọ n'obodo. Ya a na-achụgharị m ebe niile. Ya mgbe na-agba ọsọ maka ndụ m, maka asị na ọwụ m onye dịrị ndụ, ọwụ ya wụ hero. Ọ dị ya ka m ji gbapụ ọsọ.
Ọ dị mma. It's okay. It's okay. Don't say much. Don't say much. Because just can you feature? Well, can you feature from IPOB autopilot?
Ihe m chọrọ IPOB autopilot ka ha mere mbụ one na ha ga-recognize golden mana ndị otu m na-Agụata achọkwa ka anọkọ ka afọ anọkọkpa afọ achọkwara m ka ihe ọbụla bụ ihe autopilot na-eme ka anyị nwa sonye na ya o nwekwa n'ihe ọbụla bụ ihe needed from us ha kwue anyị ga-esonyekwe n'ihi na anyị na-asọpọt anyị wụ autopilot n'onwe anyị. Ndewo.
Ọ dị mma. Onye agwa amarugo maka na ọ dị mma ka ijiri ọnụ gị wee kwuo onye. Ọ dị mma ka ijiri ọnụ gị wee kwuo onye. Now, o nwere ife ọzọ nchọ ka njụa gị. It's na konye bụ Nkechi Onyebuchi. Konye bụ Nkechi Onyebuchi.
Okay, Nkechi Onyebuchi ọ bụ ya bụ Anambra State woman and leader.
Okay. So ka ife nwere ike ịgwa akwụkwọ anyị mmụọ gbasalụ ihe anụnwa na-eme na be anyị n'ime against IPOB, what Maazị Nnamdi Kanu believes in. Kedu ife nwere ike ịgwa anyị role the woman na-play?
Onye ọbụla nọ na Anambra State ma nọ na IPOB Anambra State ma ihe the woman represent, and ha ncha niile ọ bụrụ dị tọ agụata enwere ike imekwe ka ọda local government gasị jụọ ha maka ya, efukwa ihe ọ na-eme na titi ọ batara ka ihe niile na-agasasị na Anambra State.
Ọ dị mma, ọ dị mma, ọ dị mma. Isi na ya bụ batrị m na-achọ etipụgharị kịta and onwe ha ka m esi chajie, mana na-aga n'iru onyezie mmara. Ọ dị mma, ọ dị mma. Ife m arapụgo, I will leave you. I will leave you. M ga-arapụgo ka ị nwee ike yuzo batrị gị wee mee ife ndị ọzọ. Anyị enwetaghị ife anyị chọrọ n'ebe ị nọrọ. Ọkwa na-aghọta, so ka ị nwee ike ijije zuo ike. Ị nwee ike gị zuo ike. Ọ dị mma. Ngwa m ka chi foo mgbe emechaa ihe akpazu.
Well, thank you. Amen. Amen.
Ọ dị mma, my people. Ọ dị mma, my people. So this is the man that we're talking about, Uche Nnadi, that the DOS made his name mention, Uche Nnadi, and now he said that everybody, he said that everybody is in matter. Everybody. And I'm going to restream this program tomorrow. I'm going to restream it again tomorrow, at least by, let me say, 1:30. So, like I said, I am going to restream this program tomorrow. You understand say now? I am going to restream this program tomorrow. They are attacking me. Even even this time, they are attacking me. You say Clement. Na attack. He says, I don't like hearing this man Chinasa Nworu voice at all because he is evil. And then the next one say by Felix Oduche, Odinkema, continue. You are doing a nice work. I promise. Thank you. I promise you. Thanks. Thank you very much. And then here again, I have another one say, since when it is Nworu's job, it says by Chidozie, it says, since when is it Nworu's job to fight criminality in Biafra land? Since when? Since when is it a Nworu job to fight criminality? Since when? Since when? Meaning that the people, that is what I taught, what I teach in the afternoon about the different departments or different organizations. Because in this organization that we have right now, we have ESN. ESN is a separate body. You have the DOS. You have the floor members. And Aoyendu put all these structures and said that once anything happens, you have to take it to your next superior. But because that Chinasa Nworu and co have eaten the forbidden fruit from the federal government, so they need to abuse that power, use the influence of money in order to penetrate. It is a criminality. Somebody sabotaging the struggle. That's why I say here, since when is it Nworu's job to fight criminality in Biafra land? Then here says, when are the detectives, the detective in DOS start mention the names of bandits on Radio Biafra? When are they going to start mentioning the names of bandits? It's a very good question. When are they going to start mentioning the names of bandits? When are they going to start mentioning the names of bandits? Thank you very much. Let my people love TV. Thank you very. Let my people go TV. Thank you very much. Here again says Fulani strategy compromise or leadership. Yeah, it says Fulani strategy. This is their strategy. They compromise your leadership and conquer you through them. And remember what happened to Ohaneze, our political class, our traditional religion, and even business leaders. So Fulani strategy, this is part of the Fulani strategy. They will compromise your leadership, conquer you through them. Remember what happened to Ohaneze, Ndi Igbo, our political class, our traditional religions, and even businessmen. You know what I'm saying now? Yeah, I went on to say, lesson, hold your leadership accountable. Say no to psychophancy. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. Psychophans is OES member. I am not an OES member. I've been saying this from the beginning. I reason. I am not an OES member. I am an independent mind thinker. You know what I'm saying now? That is why in any group or any meeting, organization that I am, I don't like people calling me to be discussing with me on the same issue that we are supposed to be discussing. There is something now in the meeting because it makes to contaminate or to implant that your idea in me. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Somebody called me, begin to implant an idea of his or hers. Say, hold on. No. Don't do this. And I advise you don't do it to other people. Because you are implanting your ideas. You understand what I'm saying now? So that when he gets there, that is corruption. That is corruption. You are implanting your ideas in them so that when you get there, it is going to be, oh yes, member. That is psychophants. Psychophants. Oh yes, member. I'm not an OES member. Everyone knows me that. I am not an OES member. Psychophants. You know what I'm saying now? Psychophants. Psychophants. Very, very important. Psychophants. And here it says, Mazi, try and connect this man with Mazi Simon, because I know this man has a lot of information. And the whole of the cow market in Agwata are paying millions of naira every month to Dead Man Squad. I'm still going to finish the man record so that you hear yourself what the man said. You're going to hear on this information I just dropped. I'm going to leave it here. So, Psycho fans, I am not an OAS member. I can never be an OAS member. Now, let us continue.
So ka ha jira mam na ha tresịrị ndị ebe ahụ ya ji ebe ahụ ka ihe na-eme rubeghị mont kịta. So ha chọrọzie m wee bịa ebe ahụ ka ha buru m ebe ahụ. So clock ka m nọ. So the thing metụ m n'ahụ wee bilie.
Early morning, 5 o'clock, he stood up. The thing quiet. Let me be translating it because it's good that our people also, because he uses English to do this thing. I wanted to do this thing. I would have preferred people, but this is not an Igbo thing. This is not an Igbo thing. But I would have preferred. The thing touch him. Obine. And he saw people jumping in from fences. He touched him. He stand up. He saw people jumping from the fences where he was. Then he have to find his way to escape. You know what I'm saying now? That is what he's saying. This would have been let me put this in because it's on the honor total. It's even more sweet when you listen to it like this. Me self, it is sweet me pass. If we're listening together. Now I will try to be translating. I
told them no way. So on come now, but also come now.
You see, as he escaped, they were looking for him. When he was running, then he fell down and got so much injuries. Look at it there. So much injuries.
Where
exhaust. Okay. With his machine. He running away with his machine. They were shooting. You know what I'm saying now? He escaped. He fell down. Exhaust. This is the fire of exhaust. What you're saying here is exhaust of machine.
So all we had
okay.
Na Anambra State. So because Anamayo emegum tamrichi Simon Eba.
Did you see that? Somebody asked me to pass this information to Simon Eba. I never wanted to respond. He said that he had made efforts to reach this information to Simon. But Simon doesn't pick his call. You understand what I'm saying now? He doesn't pick his call. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. He doesn't pick his call. And that is not a good thing. A freedom fighter, you need at this critical moment. Not even now that I started picking people's call. Right from beginning. Because I am like a street media. Street international media. You understand now? I work with the low, I work with high. I work with different kind of calibers. I know you understand what I'm saying now. That's why a lot of people knows me. as long as you're genuine in what we're doing. And that is the reason why I can be able to dictate who is genuine and who is not. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. Yeah, I made so much effort to contact someone, but no way. Sometimes you call and he doesn't pick his call. It's not easy.
Then I need at least boys I can look all.
He said that the boys under him, our gallant men, you know what I'm saying now? Our gallant men, I don't know if you know what I'm saying now. Our gallant men are still under him doing a lot of work. This is what he said. Let's go. Even as the movement every Monday, they are still participating to that.
So autopilot
that they will not autopilot.
I did a little problem. Okay, Simon Ebana then of a problem. Formally, why did we I not connect to go then of fame?
He said when the problem between Simon and Eba begin to have problem. Remember, I made too much effort to speak to Simon. What I know about Nelly. You understand now how Nelly sidelined me? Because I asked her a question. What did you discuss with Sapele? And she said, I'm very, very stupid. And for that reason, she sidelined me. You understand now? Making every effort to reach to Simon, but no avail. No avail. To tell him, because I know, to tell him the reason. I was the person that gave all the, she took every contact, then used the contact that because of the expose that I made against Chinasa Nworu, I used that to get the contact. She get the contact from them, making extensive. But that asks a question. Because when you say whiter than white, whiter than snow. But all my effort to relate to Simon, to tell Simon, this is what I know about this woman. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. And he have even blocked me 2 times. Yeah. Simon blocked me 2 times. Let's continue.
So, man, it's a move on a man affair.
You see? He said that the Esemoku, the problem between Simon and Nelly, this same Nelly, is affecting them.
You can not by the one name working. There is a Moku Simon and Lenny of February. On a metal on a milk ayana at the week. On a mine ayana had
that the problem between Simon and Nelly make them to be weak, make them to a kind of lose hope, but their hope always tight. Let's continue.
Because formally, then you feel good no way, only guy literally, and the support on them.
You understand that they were working with Nelly. Nelly was giving them support, but because of the problem, you understand what I'm saying now? They don't receive any support, any help again.
Into IC amazing this time around. And I'm on with Elijah, and some of the hapo prafa ate na ESN mana hanopa. So I can match on. So mana problem I know one anya me support our call. And
support.
Anyị enweghị akụrụngwa ọrụ. Ngwa ọrụ na-enye anyị nsogbu.
Enwere akụrụngwa ọrụ.
Anyị dị equal to the task, mana ọwụ.
They are equal to the tax. They are equal to the tax.
Akụrụngwa adịghị anyị ji alụ ọrụ. Anyị enweghị nkọ, enough nkọ.
They don't have guns, they don't have bullets. We don't hide anything. The Fulani, they are busy buying their guns and bullets and the rest of them. Nigeria has expired. Me, I don't hide anything. I'm not buying egbe. I'm buying granite, I'm buying bullets. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. Just like someone said that the DOS, they are afraid to be tagged as terrorists. Now we are not afraid. And I agree with him on that. 100%. 100%.
And then we have granite. And then we go to for maintenance and all that.
They don't have granite, they don't have steel, they don't have maintenance money.
So all
these things are giving them problem. You know what I'm saying now? After so many, I don't know how long they've tried to reach Simon, and someone is not picking up. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. A freedom fighter, you need to pick in your cause. Because that is where people are looking up on us. You know what I'm saying now? And that is part of the thing that I'm doing here. That is part of what I'm doing here. To attend to our people.
So because one name, oh yeah, can you say so ono muna ko ono jiti nyina yaka no de obola ono nyina yaka ka ni ke echekọta ko mai maka sinsa o de ka agbasasi mana anyị na-achịkọta so biko one name, oh yeah, can say ka mkpoturu gị ka ono muna otu ọnụ ga-esikwe na-agbakwa anyị ume. Yeah. And then heat is too much. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Take this number.
From here again Facebook. From Facebook, and I watch about program again. So search about there where your this thing where put your number there.
How long you watch them?
Hello?
How long can you watch them? How can we do able to watch them? Because imagine just to look for bomb. Of course. Of course. You can't just pick phone to call somebody. Because it's very risky. And this is an advice out there. Before you call anybody, make sure that you have been watching that person. Before you call anybody. Because assuming that he went to pick up a call, to call one of the people working against the struggle, it was okay, come out here. They'll run them up and pick them up. So before you call people who are going to watch this thing in the zoo, Nigeria, or in Biafra land, before you call anybody, watch the person very well. I'm always available. It doesn't matter how busy I am. I don't have time for myself. I don't have time for myself. It doesn't matter how busy I am. It does not matter how busy I am. I always attend to Biafrans. Anything that has to do with Biafra, that is my number one. That is my number one. Let's continue.
Maka, this discussion I make it is very, very sensitive. You are in the right direction. You did well by calling me. But how long can you watch Balmo?
I watch it and get a little bit 2-3 months now. I think it's 3 months now. Or it's okay. Sometimes I'm over online.
He started watching me 2-3 months, and he has seen the innocent in me. He has seen the true and genuine. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. That is consistent and determined. That is consistent and determined. Let's continue.
Mana mbahala anamachogi we kegent.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So people are even looking for my program. He said that he don't have data all the time, but anytime he comes in, that he always go and look for me. So if I did not come out live, people will be worried. That is exactly what it is. And somebody is saying, I think, Kemma, you don't have followers. You don't have followers. You must be very stupid. You must be very, very stupid to think of that way. What you should know that the Zoo Nigerian government, even at this time, my time here is 12:34 a.m. I'll still go work tomorrow. In a few hours, I'll wake up. For you to know that we are not lazy. In a few hours, I'm going to wake up. 12:34 a.m. here. Which in Biafra land is 11:34 a.m. I mean 11:34 p.m. But I still want to complete my work, because if I start something, I always like to finish it. You understand now? So why won't people look for me? Because they know that my program is one of the special programs. That any day they listen to my program, they always learn something. Like I saw somebody wrote on the message we did this evening that I don't know if she or he that always love to listen to my message, because always learn new things from me. I don't go school. I don't go school. I be illiterate for English. I be illiterate. I be number one illiterate. Now me be number one illiterate. Number one illiterate. You understand? Say now, to prove to you that those who go to school, they don't reason. There are many of them that go to school that don't reason. They don't use their common sense. A lot of them go to zoo or the lecture. They are there. They have degrees here and there. But me, I am one of the illiterate. I didn't go to school. I did not go to school. You understand what I'm saying now? I didn't go to school. But I am 100% wiser than a lot of people that have degrees. A lot of them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. Let's continue.
Okay. KV pick telu. KV Joy Rotam.
And I'm asking him about me. Kerifo Joy pick them. Why did he pick me? I'm one of the illiterate too. Don't be joke. If I go tell some of people say, oh, down that, you are deceiving us. I was discussing with somebody like that. He speak one kind of break grammar. I don't go to school to explain. Say, please don't disturb us. We know that you have many degrees. Which is degree? I said, I don't go to school. Me, I've been number one illiterate for this struggle. But I am much educated, intelligent, that a lot of people that are this and that and that and this. That even in a debate, one-on-one, they will be scared, they will be afraid to even have with me on debate. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. If you bring your photo grammar, I will say, explain. You don't go to school. I say, yes, I did talk for my show. Explain. Then you go break up for my level of understanding. I went nagni. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. I went nagni. You go bring up my level of understanding. I will now finish you. Well, let's continue.
Kedu ife iji wee rọta m iji wee nwee mmasị ka ịkpọ nke iji wee rọta m ka iji wee trọsụ m?
Ihe m ji nwee mmasị bụ na n'eziokwu awọchigo m wee gee ntị, unlike other people na-akọ iri anyhow. Mmadụ dịka Ikenga Uruagụ, onye nke hụrụ ya ọkụrụ n'elu ọkụrụ n'ala, ọnụkata ọsị ya sọpọtụrụ Peter Obi na elekshọn ya, ihe niile na ọ na-agbawa m obi. So mana ọnụ nwa gị nwa Simon Ekpa and onye nke ọzọ bụkwa onye nke nọ Holland,
Austin.
Yes, all those people who patara for ebimin ka emete freedom. Ọ bụghị mmadụ nọkata enye ya obere ego ya echenji ekọba ihe ọzọ. So I now watch go for that. It's serious. It's by mean. It's a for this struggle.
Of course.
For freedom of your people.
Of course.
So that's what I'm doing.
Of course. I don't know whether we have coming to the end of this program, Sha. But I don't know. Have you seen my new song? Have you seen my new song? The video is very, very awesome. Let me see. Let me get it. Have you seen my song? Let me play it. Have you seen my song? Let me play it. But then let us wait when we finish. Let us finish this one. Then we use it to end the program.
Try back and make your number. And after I go Simon Ekpa, and make me where sitting the follow not try. Can be see your number. So lucky enough, man, when we take this time, we're not for it.
Okay. Meeting with Amosalaro.
Oframa before meeting.
Man, a number more than my number more than my Facebook.
I'm a chopayo, I'm a choya man. I didn't make you.
Mana ki nweta lomo ke kpo mazala ngoka na mazara.
Ezram. Mana onye adi atako wo Simon Ekpa.
Okay.
Amahun why.
My brother Simon, please. My brother Simon, if you're watching, please, you need to be taking your calls. You need to be taking your calls. Very, very important. Very, very important. You need to be taking your calls, to be serious. Because as a freedom fighter, you need to be attending to the people, listening to the people. We are a freedom fighter. And if you are doing that way, and tomorrow, if you run for a seat, a political seat in the Biafran land, how can you be able to be doing, responding to people? How can you be able to respond to people? So it is very, very important. It is very, very important. Let us continue. You see what he's saying? Just like what I said. If you don't pick your call, you can't know who is who. Before he said it, I said, I work with low and high calibers of people in this struggle. Low and high calibers of people. I don't select people. People select me, and when they select me, I welcome them. And by doing this, I've been able to know who is who. If you tell me this person, I'll tell you, look at his character. If you tell me this, I'll tell you, look at his character. I know them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. I'll tell you, this one is good, this one is bad, this one. Some of them, after watching my exposition, they won't even allow me to come near to them. You know what I'm saying now? You don't have nothing to fear. If your heart is clean, you don't have anything to fear. It's only people that their heart is evil that will be running away from Mazod and Kemma. When you know say whiter than white and whiter than snow. Let's continue.
Before I make here with anybody.
He said that he suppose if one is not picking call, it is likely that the person will be doing something with the fake people. And he is referring this to Simon Eber. The wrong people might be calling, thinking that they are the right people. I don't know if I'm saying now.
Because for the other call or the people in a
and if you could be Zoku, Makana, Obnana address, Madam Wake or Dabana, I can dodge.
Oh, yeah, no. We can or Nemeko we here within the Nebu to GOS, command and control, Ogahama.
Adema, I get host to program. I get host to program. Statement to go no maketa no. I record the lemia. Makana. Ya bụ ihe anụ a ka a ga-eji wee set your name free. Ndị agụata niile anụ nwa kwechilu wee sị na o nwere ebe ha na-eje maka na ha jụ before wee na-achụ ha na-achụ. A ga-eme the exposition today. A ga-eme the exposition.
And that is exactly what we did now. That is exactly what we did. You understand what I'm saying now? That is all what we did. Make an exposition. What I told him that with this recording that we did, we're going to use it for the exposition. You understand what I'm saying now? We're going to use it for exposition.
We're
supposed to have this program, let's say 2 hours before we start the program. Well, like as my day was today. But finally, we did it. Anyway, this one, you don't need this one again. So, like I said, this is exposition against Benjamin Mmadubugwu, Chinasa Nworu, Nkechi Onyebuchi as the state women leader coordinator, and the rest. But only Uchenna Nnadi was the person that refused to take bribe. And that is the reason why that you have comfort in order to do what? To stand and defend. Now, as we know, and he said that the people are still right behind him. The people are still right behind him. Everybody is still right behind him, and they are still following the directive of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand what I'm saying now? Now, this very song just been released, and it's a saboteur songs. So the people that sabotage mainly Chinasa Nworu and this man, Bishop Kalisu Sonaga. Yeah, both of them. And even the name of this guy was mentioned there. DJ Rezo. When this song, when we made this song was during that period that DJ Rezo slumped in Dubai, and you know the rest of the stories of how it goes. You know how the stories goes at that time. And then this song, we just release it. And then you can go to Odinkema official, Odinkema /official to go and watch the video, the music. Odinkema, everybody on the screen. Odinkema Adinkema. Adinkema _official. Yeah. So go to YouTube, Adinkema _official. Then you search, that's where Adinkema _official. Then you can be able to watch these very songs. And more is coming. Like I said, I was advised by, and you can see, this is the clothes. I wear this clothes to make this song. So, as I was advised not to be releasing songs on and off. So I took that advice to be making it gradually. So let us listen to it, and then there we go.
I'm right here. Oh, na, na, na. Yeah, see. Waiting I left in my eyes, I throw away water. No. That's right. Waiting I left in my eyes, I throw away water. No. I beg my people, make una no throw away eyes. Because if I do fight, not for children, no. I beg my people, make una no throw away eyes. Because if I do fight, not for children, no. We need this Biafra, not for our children, no. We need this Biafra, not for our children, no.
But in the same at the drawer with my people, this family way there's not the can build. He did not build it to make it rich, rather to make it one generation richer. If you go Western Nigeria, watching the talk about now, people in the party and clubs, we not just make you know.
All right. Go to Adinkema official. If you have not watched it, you go there and watch it. Then subscribe to the channel there, because more songs are coming. And then even the ones that we did already, we are going to be starting shooting the videos once we finish on the project that we have at hand. So go to Adinkema official, then you can watch it. Even you can also see it on the Mazi Adinkema Nkendele Nwachineke YouTube. You're going to see it. And I'm also going to upload it on the Facebook page, so that people can be able to use it. My warning to people is this: nobody should put my song on anything that monetization on all these platforms. These audio mark, audio this. I go sue person, no. And they want this thing. Use it, put it in your YouTube, put it in your Facebook, even if you put it just, but nobody should put my song on monetization. Nobody will eat my, I no go work, person go chop. Anytime I want to put my song to be benefiting for it, I go put them by myself. Because any day I want to put any of my song, if I put one penny of my song for me to begin to benefit from it, and I see anybody name, that time the person go know, say another madman there. I don't know, because I've been saying this since last year. My song, it has no copyright. My song have no copyright. All the one that I have done has no copyright, and I'm not planning to put copyright now. So every of my song is free. Very soon we're going to have a website where people can download the audio. Very soon we're going to have a website. So nobody should carry my song, go put monetization, all these audio mark, all these platforms that you can use to earn money when people streaming your this thing there. Nobody, because any day I just wake up and I say that I want to monetize my song, and I see that it has a copyright, I will trace that person and I go sue that person. I go sue the person. So nobody should put my song on anything, all this official monetization. Put it in your YouTube. Use it to do broadcast. No problem. in your Facebook, Twitter, play it, no problem. But nobody should go and use my son to make money. Then they will know there is another madman. There is another madman in me. So yeah, that is what I'm saying. So if you want to watch this song, you guys just go to Adinkema Official or go to Mazi Adinkema. It is there. I'm also going to upload it. If Twitter is allowed, I'm going to put it on Twitter as well. Also going to put it on the Instagram. But right now, here you can see it. Yeah, I'm going to put it also in the Adinkema Official Facebook. Adinkema Official YouTube is already there. Maz Adinkema Facebook page, I'm going to put it there. But the place that you can see it now is Maz Adinkema. Mwachineke. Maz Adinkema Nkendelem Mwachineke. YouTube. And Adinkema Official YouTube. These are two places that you can see it now. Good night and have a wonderful evening or morning, depending on your location. Let me go and sleep to go to work tomorrow.